Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. There are two approaches that lead us to the absolute that we are. One approach is called as, like Bhagavan says in Bhagavad Gita, Jnana Yogena Sankhyanam Karma Yogena Yoginam. Two of them. Now the path of knowledge or the path of discrimination or path of Viveka creates a clear understanding between the matter and the spirit, Purusha and Prakriti. Yoga Shastra is based on Sankhya Shastra, which talks about Purusha Prakriti Vivek. And Vedanta also talks about the same. And in these two, the approach is that the infinite potentiality called as Maya in Vedanta or Prakriti in Yoga or Sankhya and Shakti in Shaivagam. These are the three words. Like the fire and its burning power. Two of them. So the Shankar Vedanta tells that the burning power and fire, although we are talking about two, but they are not two. See? Why they are not two? Because can the burning power exist independent of the fire? It cannot. It has to be one. So if it is one, why are we referring in two ways? Because it is two. Confusion? See? So, the appearance of the separateness is the foundation of Vedantic thought, and therefore it is said the whole world is an illusion, and this illusion is supported by the substratum, what is called as Brahman. So Brahma, Maya, and this Maya creates an illusion of the objective world, and therefore if we want to go back to our essential nature, the Brahman, we have to discard this world as an illusion and thus merge in the absolute. This is the approach of the Shankar Vedanta. Then in case of the Yoga Shastra, Patanjali Yoga Shastra, which is based on the Sankhya Shastra. Sankhya talks about Purusha Prakriti Vivek, discrimination between the Purusha and the Prakriti, the spirit and the matter. And the path leads to, slowly, to such an extent that the differentiation between the Purusha and the Prakriti is completely merged, and Prakriti, which is a house of Vikruti modifications, comes to a perfection, and thus Purusha Prakriti, they merge. This is the approach of the Sankhya and the Yoga Shastra. And the third one is what we are going to study, called as Shaivagama. Here they say that the Purusha is referred as Param Shiva. There are three words used: Brahman, Paramatma and Bhagavan. Vedanta uses the word Brahman, Yoga uses the word Paramatma, and the path of devotion use the word the Bhagavan, but all of them are referring to the same reality. When this is not known, we start fighting. So, this absolute reality, we make it in English common, absolute reality, so no jhagada. This absolute reality has its own potentiality. So, absolute reality is called as that existence which is not opposed to anything. Unopposed existence is the absolute reality. From here we begin. Then this absolute existence has its own potentiality. What is called as Maya or Prakriti or Shakti. Whatever you call. We call it as potentiality. So absolute reality and its potentiality. This potentiality is called as Chit. Chinmaya. Chit. So now there are two, fire and burning power. Brahman, reality, and its potentiality, Chit. Now the expansion of this Chit is called as Ananda. Whenever we expand, whenever rather we are happy, we expand. Isn't it? So when you are happy, you produce children, you expand. But here you don't regret. There you regret. The basis. So how many things have become? Sat, absolute reality, Chit, its potentiality, and Ananda is its expansion. This expansion happens with three channels. First channel is the freedom, Swatantra Shakti, freedom. No question is asked. Why the fire is hot? Why? क्या करना है कर लो. No question. So that is Swatantra Shakti, total freedom. Now this freedom expresses as the knowledge. And this knowledge becomes grossified as action. Now get a complete picture. Absolute reality, Sat. Potentiality, Chit. Expansion, Ananda. So what has happened? Satchit Ananda. Now this Satchit Ananda further expresses through these three channels. Freedom, you may desire anything, then knowledge, and then action. So where are we presently? We are in action. We are in karma. We are in activity. So from there, now go backward. From there, we have to go to knowledge. From knowledge, we have to go to the free will. Free will means nothing in this world can ever dictate us. Freedom. And when this freedom is attained, it is Ananda. See? One of my friend, he met me, very old man, 80 years, and he met and he said, Swamiji, good news. So I kept quiet. Do you know, I have given up smoking. So when he was smoking, he was bound. When he gave up smoking, he was happy. So the free will is that we are not slave to anything in this world. When this happens, then that experience is called as Ananda. See how important it is. And once we come to this Ananda, then you are approaching your divine nature. So Ananda is that which is not dependent on the objective world, but discovered from the subjective experience. Like the same man, when he was smoking, he was enjoying. But when he gave up smoking, he enjoyed it more. So this happiness, which doesn't come from outside, but is discovered by the free will, and therefore freedom from desires, is the foundation of spiritual growth. We are all the slaves of desires. See? And in this manner, from the Ananda, we come to the consciousness. Consciousness is free, undivided. Consciousness is that experience where experiencer, experienced, and experiencer, this triputi, the division in the experience does not happen. And it is ever the same. Not contradicted under any condition. So this is the foundation on which we have to tread this path. Therefore, we told you this, again I am repeating it. There are different places where people come together. First is the Bollywood dances. Huge people will come. They will pay through their nose and go. The second place people come is the hospitals. Nobody gets invitation, please come to our hospital. We go on our own. Huge crowds. Third place is the temples, Babajis, who are fulfilling your desires. And the fourth place, gym. How many people go to gym? All the machines are pathetically waiting. Are koi to aao. See? Now find out who goes to gym. Only those who are healthy and those who want to maintain their health. Our satsanga is a gym. If we have this notion that I am studying and I am wanting to learn Vijnana Bhairava and therefore thereafter my wife will start understanding me, then you are having misunderstanding. It's not going to happen. Therefore, this Vijnana Bhairava text, there is no reference when it was composed or who composed it. Some of them they say maybe about 700 AD, some of them say 1000. We don't worry. My approach to life is very simple. I am not interested in academics. Those who want to write thesis and get a degree and complain afterwards. See, I have got a doctorate in Vedanta, but they don't give me a job. We are not interested in academics. We are interested in straight away the truth. Therefore, I don't go into that all details. There is no meaning. Then, there are two words here, Vijnana and Bhairava. So let us take first Bhairava. In this Bhairava word, there are three letters, Bha, Ra and Va. Bhairava. Bha is Bharanath Bhairava, the one who sustains. Like पेट भर गया क्या? Bharanath, who sustains. Then Ravana. Ravana means absorption. And Va means Vamana, projection, bringing out. So now bring all the three words together. Bhairava is that where from everything comes out, it is maintained and it goes back to the same. Sarga Sthiti Laya. Bringing out, Vamana, then maintaining, and then absorbing. So that what is, whatever it may be, where from everything comes, maintained and goes back, that is the Bhairava. In Kaivalya Upanishad, the same thought comes in a mantra form. Mai eva sakalam jatam, mai sarvam pratishtitam, mai sarvam layam yati, tad brahma dvayamasmeham. Everything is born in me. My seventh case, in me. Everything is born in me, everything is sustained in me, and everything goes back to me. Same thing. Bhairava. Now what is the meaning of Vijnana? Vijnana means experience. There are two words. One is Jnanam, second is Vijnanam. Jnanam is the information collected from some source, but we do not have the experience. But when this knowledge or the Jnanam is converted into experience, then it is called as the Vijnanam. So what is the meaning therefore of Vijnana Bhairava? Vijnana Bhairava is experience of our being. According to this Shaivagama, there are four methods indicated. One is called as Anupaya, second is called as Shambhavopaya, third is called as Shaktopaya, and fourth is called as Anvopaya. So, those of you who have gone to Nepal, you must have seen their Pashupatinath temple. There are three words, Pashupatinath. Here also, everything they abbreviate, isn't it? Somebody's name is Ramakrishna. Hey, I said, hey, how they abbreviate your name Ramakrishna? Ram K. That girl's name was Annapurna. Anna. Anna, come. So if we have to abbreviate Pashupatinath, there was one person who used to come sometime, his name was Pashupatinath. I used to tell him, yeah, it's very difficult to abbreviate you. Should I say, hey, Pashu, come? Should I say, hey, Nath, come? Or should I say, hey, Pati, come? So, Pashu, Pati, Nath, three words. Pashu is Jiva. Pati is Ishvara. And Nath is Paramatma. Pashu, Pati, Nath. So, this Pashu is called a jiva, and the jiva is busy only in doing karma, karma, karma. For them, the method is anvopaya. Anu is called as the jiva or the pashu. In the Jain philosophy, they mention this word anu. Because according to Jain, then according to Buddhism, they have clear acceptance that there is one soul per body. And the soul has to purify only through karma. And when it is purified to a sufficient extent, then it will go on the Siddha Shila. Therefore, the first is Anvopaya. In our day-to-day language, what you already studied, we call it as the path of karma. Then second is the Shaktopaya. Shaktopaya is like the path of Upasana. In Tripura Rahasya, we were told in the 28th chapter how that Devi tells, unless you invoke the mother goddess, you will not be able to recognize the truth. Because through Upasana alone, we can approach. Then the third is the Shambhavopaya, is the path of knowledge. And the last is Anupaya. Anupaya means it happens. How it happens, we don't know. So these are the four paths. So keeping these four paths in mind, various dharanas are indicated. Now by the word dharana, we have to also understand, in Patanjali's Yoga Darshan, dharana means fixing the mind in one place for a longer period of time. That is called as dharana. But what we will be studying, that is not the meaning of dharana. Dharana means, if you follow that, you will reach your destination. What is that bhajan we are listening? Taraka mantra dhara. Dharana. If you do this dharana, you will come back and merge in your essential nature. Therefore, in this Vijnana Bhairava, we are told not one, not two, but 112 dharanas. But don't be a typical Indian. Who is a typical Indian? When there are so many dishes made, the many number of dishes are made for you to choose what suits you. But we are Indians. We take everything. And afterwards, aaj jara zyada hi ho gaya. Who told you to eat? In the same manner, there are 112 methods given here. You don't have to do all of them. You find out what suits your system, what suits your personality. Otherwise, one day, dharana number one. Second day, you will make a hodgepodge out of yourself. See? So here, all these things are indicated, and through this, when you go through slowly, step by step, you may start getting the inklings. And thereafter, you have to continue. Oh, we thought it's over here. It will not be over unless you disappear. This is how this Vijnana Bhairava, in short, I told you in the introduction. There are so many detailed things. Now this text begins with as a dialogue between Shiva and Shakti. But Shiva Shakti, the same thing, Purusha Prakriti, the same thing, Brahma Maya. So who is asking whom? Is the burning power asking a question to the fire? Is the sweetness asking question to the sugar cane? See, these are very subtle points. So here we begin with the question raised by Sri Devi Uvacha Shrutam Deva Maya Sarvam Rudrayamala Sambhavam Trika Bhedam Asheshena Sara Sara Vibhagashaha Adyapi no Nivruttu me Samshaya Parameshwara. Hey Parameshwara, I have heard a lot. And she gives the list. Similar theme or topic comes in one Upanishad. One day, Naradji was going in a depressed mode. Imagine Naradji and depressed. He was going in a depressed mode. So he happened to come across the four of them. Sanat Kumar, Sanatan and Sanandana. And they say, hey Narada, what happened to you? You are looking so depressed, dejected. What is wrong? Have you not studied scriptures? Studied scriptures? I have got doctorate. See? All those who do doctorate, they are good for nothing. Finish your graduation, start earning money. You will see those people who have got their gold medals and all that. They take gold medal in their medicine, surgery and all that. And they only become teachers. They have no courage to open the body and make it dead. Naradji probably was like that. So he was depressed and his young brothers asked, hey, what's wrong with you? And have you not studied? Studied? He gives a list. I have studied 64 branches of knowledge. Ayurveda, Chinese medicine. And yet I am unhealthy. So, he was told, look here, unless you know yourself, you will never be at peace with yourself. Here also, the similar theme comes. She has heard so many things. Shrutam Deva Maya Sarvam. What are the things? Now, these are the various books or the topics or the branches in the Shaivagama. We need not go into the detail. Which are those? Rudra Yamana, Trika Bheda, Sarat Sara Vibhagashaha, Adyapi na Nivrutto me Samshaya Parameshwara. And yet all my doubts are still maintained. I am not free from the doubts. Then, Kim Rupam Tattvato Deva Shabdarashi Kalamayam Kim Va Navatma Bhedena Bhairave Bhairava Krutao Trishiro Bheda Bhinnam Va Kim Va Shakti Trayatmakam Nada Bindumayam Vapi Kim Chandrardha Nirodhika Chakra Arudham Manashkam Cha Kim Va Shakti Swarupakam. Now these are the various things where most of the seekers are caught. Which are the places first? Kim Tattvato Rupa Deva. Oh Lord, what is your essential nature? See? And which is Shabdarashi Kalamayam. Are you the Shabdarashi, the assembly of all the words? What assembly of all the words? This comes in this Shaivagama. There are 50 alphabets and they are divided into two. One is called as the vowels and consonants. So, are you spread in these ones? Because absolute expresses as sound. Sound becomes modified as letters. Letters become assembled as words. Words are brought together as sentences, and sentences give the knowledge. So, are you that? Or, Kimva Navatma Bhedena, there are 9 methods of expression of the truth. Are you that? Or, Tri Shiro Bheda Bhinnamva, or are you having the 3 heads? Jagra, Sapna, Sushupti. Or Shakti Trayatmakam, or are you the Jnana Shakti, Kriya Shakti and Ichcha Shakti? Or Nada Bindu Mayam Vapi? See, you must have heard Guru Sutra, Chaitanyam Shashvatam Shantam Vyomatitam Niranjanam Bindunada Kalatita Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. So are you that Bindunada Kala? Who are you? What is your essential nature? Or Chandrardha Nirodhika. According to the Yoga Shastra, when the seeker has reached up to his Agya Chakra, then from here to the Sahasrar, there are 9 steps. And the first step is Chandrardha. Then there is Nirodhika. Like there are 9 of them. So, O Lord, are you that? Or Chakra Arudha Manaskam va? Or you are caught up in the different chakras? Muladhara, Swadhisthana, Manipur, then Anahata, Vishuddha, Agya and Sahasrara? Kindly tell me. Or Kim va Shakti Swarupakam? Or you are only the potentiality? Kindly tell me. I am having confusion because although I studied so much and yet I am not able to know what is your essential nature. Now, after having, she told what she has studied like Naraji. Then, para parayaha sakalam aparayascha vapuna paraya yadi tatsat tadvat syar paratvam tad viruddhate nahi varna vibedena deha bhedena va bhavet paratvam nishkalatvena sakalatvet na tad bhavet prasadam kuru me natham nishesham chindi samshayam. Now, what is your nature? The ultimate nature or the relative nature? Are you manifest or are you unmanifest? Are you Nirgun Nirakar, without form, without attributes? Or you are Saguna Nirakar, with the attributes, no form? Or you are Saguna Sakar, with the attributes and with the form? More you study, more confusion. Less you study, less confusion. Don't you study, no confusion. See, that is why many people, they get so confused. So, they will go to Vrindavan. When they go to Vrindavan, in Vrindavan, nobody bothers for Krishna. Sri Radhe, Jai Radhe, Sri Radhe, Sri Radhe. Then from there, they go to Mathura. Radha is deleted. Then Krishna Bhagavan ki Jai. Then from there, they go to Varanasi. Both are related. Then Bhole Baba ki Jai, Bhole Baba ki Jai. And when they come home, Acha chai pila do. Give me a cup of tea. That's all. See? Therefore, what is your essential nature? Nahi varna vibhedena deha bhedena va bhavet. Are you Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra? Are you consonant or the vowel? What is your nature? Or deha bhedena, whether you are a waker with the gross body or a dreamer with the subtle body or a pragya with the causal body. Paratvam nishkalatvena, you are, the paratattva is without aspects, and if it is without aspect, how it can burn with the aspect? That means that it is without nirgun nirakar, without attributes and without form. How can it become with attributes and with form? I am damn confused. Therefore, He Nath prasadam kurume. Oh Lord, kindly bless me. Please remove all these doubts. Chindi me samshayam. All my doubts to be removed. Now this particular portion is for us to understand. Never study scriptures on your own. Upanishad very clearly tells that Vijnanatham Guru Meva Vigachet Samit Panihi Shrotriyam Brahmanishtam. Because when we study with our own biasness, then instead of getting the import of the text, we start imposing our views. Then like devil quoting the scriptures. Therefore, this we have to understand. All these things are to be clearly understood. Now Bhairava Vacha, now Bhairava Bhagwan tells. Now see how beautiful it is. It is said, Sadhu sadhu tvaya prashtam tantra saramidam priye guhaniyatamam bhadre tathapi kathayamite yat kinchit vishwasakalam rupam bhairavasya prakirtitam tad sarataya devi vidneyam shakrajalavat maya sapnopamam chaiva gandharva nagara brahmam dhyanartham bhranta buddhinam krida adambaravartinam kevalam varnitam pumsam vikalpa nihatatmanam. Now, Bhagwan tells very clearly. First, sadhu sadhu tvaya prashtam. Oh, your question is very unique, very great. Because if the student is, hey, dumb, you could, all his inspiration goes away. By dumb. So, sadhu sadhu tvaya prashtam tantra saram idam priye. My dear, you have really studied so much. Tantra Sara, the essence of all the Tantra Shastra, you have studied very well. And Guhaniyatamam Bhadre, what I tell you, the essence of this is a great guarded secret. Why guarded secret? Because if it falls in the wrong hands, it will be detrimental to that person as well as to others. If the power is not guarded by wisdom, then terrorists happen. See, in US few months before it happened, there was one child, maybe 3, 4, 5 years, and in US you all know, they have got the guns and pistols in their house like we have got idli and dokla. Everywhere. So, one child, he took the pistol of the father and it was live, already done. And he was playing fool. Dad, you give or else I'll shoot you. And he pulled. And the father died on the spot. Therefore, this must be given only to those who are qualified. If they are not qualified, what happens? Be attentive. Once in probably Germany, one lady told me, Swamiji, you please guide me. I want to take up this yoga and do the course. And thereafter, I want to start the yoga studio. I said, what are you doing presently? She said, I am an announcer on a radio station. It's very good. Are they paying you or is it free? No, they are paying. Is it sufficient for you? Yes. I said, then why do you leave that job? No, but I want to do yoga. I said, yes, you do yoga. So are you doing the yoga for earning bread? This is exactly what happens. We step on the spiritual path. The main thing is forgotten and we get lost in the non-essentials. Therefore, this knowledge is extremely secret, should not be given to any Tom, Dick and Harry. So, guhaniyatamam badre, tathapi, even then, kathayamite. And yet, I shall definitely tell you. Now, this is so beautiful. Yat kinchit sakalam rupam bhairavasya prakirtitam. Whatever is told about the absolute reality, tad sarataya devi vidneyam shakrajalavat. I tell you the essence of this thing. Essence is, it's a big bluff. Shakrajalavat means a magical show of a magician. There, the lady is cut into 2-3 pieces. So when the show was over, one person said, "Hey, please take my wife also." For demonstration. And he took her. And when she was cut, this fellow was happy. After drama was over, again she came, "You come back again." I thought you were already cut into pieces. Shakrajalavat, which appears but doesn't exist. Therefore, Tadasarataya Devi, it has no essence at all. Shakrajalavat, Maya Sapna Upamam Chava Eva Gandharva Nagara Brahmam. Or it is like the Maya. Maya means what? Which appears as if near or distant, but it has no meaning. And Gandharva Nagaram, like the cloud city in the sky. And why this is told so much in our scriptures? Dhyanartham Bhranta Buddhinam. Those who are dull-witted. Like we have to teach the children concepts. So, how do we teach? We draw a line. This is long. Next, this is short. This is long. This is short. Now the child has learned it. And somebody comes to their house and the child looks, "Mummy, long has come." Now he has learned that. See? So, those who are dull-witted, for them, all these external supports are given. And second, Kriya Adambaravartinam. Those who want to do something. They just can't keep quiet. See? Once I was traveling from Heathrow, London to Mumbai. And the flight was not fully occupied. So, I was sitting in the aisle seat in the middle 4 seats. With a hope, when the flight takes over, I can remove the hands and sleep. But the other end of the aisle, one person came and said, "Oh God." And when the flight took over, then I was feeling that the whole row was shaking as if it is going on a speed breaker. What is happening? Here also there is a speed breaker or what? So when I watched here and there, I saw the man on the other end. He was vigorously moving. So I asked him, "Do you want to go early or what?" There are people, they just can't keep quiet. They have to do something. See, there was one boy, he had a habit of eating the nails. So somebody suggested, send him to yoga. He'll be improved. He went for yoga, came back. Now how is he? Now he is eating the nail of his toe also. Because friends, therefore, Kriya Adambaravartinam. They have to do something or the other. They just can't keep quiet. For them, all these things are given. Then, Kevalam Varnitam Pumsam vikalpa nihatatmanam. And all these things are told for those who are not cool, undisturbed in their mind. Don't you do to your children? In the summer days, so hot outside, so you don't want the kids to go outside, but inside they create problem. Then we get some games and ask them to fix it. Keep busy. Otherwise they will trouble. Same thing is our condition. Just keep cool. Again the question will come. How long we have to sit like this thing? Should I sit on the floor or I should sit on the chair? Sit on the tree. There is no end to these questions. That is one of the reasons I don't entertain question answers. There is no need to know everything in this world. You find out yourself. And the best example I can think of is the child. How the child learns walking. No child has ever asked his mother, Mummy, when you were a child, how did you learn walking? No. He has his own techniques. First he starts walking in the air, sleeping on the back. I'm not going ahead. Then he understands this is wrong. Then he will turn slowly. And then he will come on the stomach. And then he will start swimming on the floor. Even then he is not moving ahead. He doesn't give up. Then he comes on the knees and the hands. Like a calf, he starts slowly walking. Then he holds on to the wall or the curtains and stands. See? Imagine a child started walking and first step fell. And therefore, he has given up walking. Will he ever walk in his life? He never gives up. Exactly the same way. Don't entertain and substantiate your doubts. Asking somebody is not the solution. Discover yourself. And once you develop that habit of asking questions, then wherever you go, no, Swamiji is there sitting all alone. So I thought, let me go and ask him some questions. Are you obliging? So, kevalam varnitam pumsam vikalpa nihatatmanam. Their minds are so disturbed, confused. For them, all these external these things are given. Therefore, we are told, get up early in the morning and do meditation. Do you think that God is not available in the afternoon? Then why? We are so lazy. A lazy person will go back to Prakriti. See? And then we are told, don't eat this, don't eat that. Nothing wrong with what you eat. But if you eat to such an extent that instead of coming the Lord's name, you will say, Jalebi aur do. The control is necessary to discover freedom. And therefore it is said, so all these things are only like the KG1, KG2, children are taught in the same manner it is for those people. Then, now what is not is told. Now what is told. Tattvato naiva, tattvatah na navatmasau, shabda rashir na bhairava, na chasau trishira devo, na shakti trayatmakaha, na davindumayo vapi, na chandrardha nirodhika, न चक्र क्रम संभिन्ना न च शक्ति स्वरूपकः अप्रबुद्ध मती नाम ही एता बाल विभीषिका मातृ मोदकवत् सर्वं प्रवृत्त्यर्थम उदाहृतम न तत्वतो नवात्मासौ. This truth is not having the 9 aspects, and na shabda rashir na bhairava, and not many words and all kinds of mantras. Na cha asau trishira devo. Not with the three heads. Who is with the three heads? Bhagavan Dattatreya. Na trishira devo, na shakti trayatmakaha. Nor he has the three shaktis. Nadabindu vapi na. Nor the Nadabindu maya. See, I just tell you, but don't get entangled in unwanted things. Anything, this is only a small portion I'll explain. What is Nadabindu Atita? Anything begins. That point of beginning is Bindu. When you take a pen and start writing something, you put the pen, Bindu, a dot comes, .com. And when you start writing, you have to scratch that pen on the paper. When you scratch, a sound comes. And then you give a shape, Om. So, Kala. Nadabindu Kala Atitam. So that which is without the beginning, without the Nada, without the creation, and Kala without the shapes and forms. Nadabindu Kala Atitam Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. That is what the Guru Maharaj is. So this Guru is none other than our own being. Otherwise we get lost running after this and that. So, Nadabindo Mayo Vapi, na Chandrardha Nirodhika, na Krama Chakra Sambhinnaha. Then this Kundalini Chakra. One man came in Mumbai with his friend and told, Swamiji, he is my friend and he wants to ask you. Actually, he is following the Kundalini path. And I said, can he talk? Or you are advocate on his part? No, he can talk. I said, let him plead his case. Then he said, Swamiji, all my chakras are open and my Kundalini is awakened. Now, by the time I came to this point, my Guru died. Now what to do next? I said, go away from here. Why? I said, you already killed one Guru. You are a Guru cow. I don't want to talk to you. If I talk to you, I'll die also. No? See, friends, in another place, I had come across one man, elderly man, very nice person. Continuously he is doing like this. He is talking to somebody and doing like this. So he tells the people, no, I got some stomach problem, all that. So when I was sitting with him, and he was talking nicely, I said, Mahatma ji, Manipur mein phas gaye kya? Are you caught up in Manipur? Do you know this thing? I said, yes, I know. How to get out of it? I said, niche nikal jao. Get out of it. But we get caught up in that. And this is only because we have not given up body identification. We are still holding on to that I am inside, the world is outside. No. This illusion of in and out is the basis of creation. In the deep sleep, this illusion of in and out is redundant. In deep sleep, we are inside the body or outside the body. We are inside the room or outside the room. We are in Australia or in India. We are in 2019 or 1948. We are a man or woman. We are young or old. All the things disappear. But when you are doing this Kundalini Chakra, you are all the time, look inside, something is going up, nikal gaya. Fir try karo. This is one of the biggest obstacles. See, friends. And because of this, what happens? Another example will make it clear. I went to somebody's place as usual, And the husband has purchased a new iPhone, 3-4 months, and it was hanging. So he was talking, these people take a lot of money and see, the phone is hanging. When this was said, the wife was very happy. You always complain about everything. Now with the iPhone you are complaining. What is wrong with that? See, it is hanging. What to do? Ask Swamiji. I was freely available. Anything they ask us. Anything. One child was told by her mother, you ask so many questions, ask Swamiji, he knows everything. Now the child asked me, Swamiji, what is a beauty parlor? So the mother became angry. Why you ask him? You told he knows everything. I said, Mama, he is right. I will answer his question. Beauty parlor is a place where the ladies do the gents' job. Hair cutting, when it is done by the ladies, it is a beauty parlor. Therefore, this man who was complaining, he came, Swamiji, why my phone is hanging? I don't know. No, please tell something. Wife has told. I said, okay, it's the High Court. Then I told, go to settings, scroll down. Then you get an option, restore factory settings. Click there. Now there is a message. All data will be erased. Yes and no. You say yes. It is yes. I said, now restart. Restart. Oh, it's working. So what was happening? The factory settings were destroyed because of free download. You get so many apps which are not required. If you look at your own phones, more than 1 or 2 or 3 apps, none of them we use. But it is flooded with so many apps. Exactly the same thing. By default factory setting, we are all divine, we are all happy. But free download. And then our device cannot handle it. And then depression, hang up. So what is to be done? Delete. Go back to factory settings. See, friends. Therefore, here the teacher continues, na chakrakrava sambhinnaha na shakti sarupagaha aprabuddha mati naam hi. Aprabuddha mati. Those who are very dull-witted, they want to do something, they want to achieve something, they want to gain something, they want to be extraordinary than others. Basic principle, please remember. Spiritual evolution is not becoming extraordinary. We lose all the extra, starting from fat. See, friends, but we become so extraordinary. Have you studied Upanishad? How many you want? I don't want anything. Have you studied Gita? How many Gitas? Do you know how many? 108 Gitas. See? There was an announcement. He who knows all the 4 Vedas will be given $1 million. One man went, yes, what is that? I know. What? There are 4 Vedas. Now give me money. See, like that, aprabuddha mati nahi. Then eta bala vivishika. So when the children are not under control, then what is done? They are threatened by some fear. If you don't sleep, free from the darkness, a ghost is coming. See? Then the child, okay, sleep quickly. But if there was one girl, now she is grown up, must be about 30 or more than that. When she was small, in Badrinath, at night she said, Swamiji, tell story. I said, come on here, let me sleep. No, I want to listen story. Mummy told you know every story. I said, look here, from that side, dark, ghost is coming. He said, okay, if he is coming, then I don't need it. I'll talk to him. Now tell me, If a child is not afraid of the ghost, what can you threaten him? So, Bala Vivishika, then Matru Modaka Vat Sarvam, Pravrutyartham Udarutam. Then second thing, children are to be quietened, so fear. And then they are to be prompted into studies. So the children are to see, if you get the first position, you will get this thing. Now the student is not studying for study, but for their gift that is going to get. And the mothers are terrible. One mother told me, Swami, my son is so intelligent. I said, every mother has the same illusion. Very intelligent. You know, he was first in his class. I said, okay, I'll talk to him. You prepare something for me. I said, hey, you stood first in the class? Yes. How many students were in your class? I was the only one. Children are innocent. See, friends. So, for making the children study, some temptations are given. In the same manner, if you do good this thing, you will go to the heaven. And what is the heaven? There is no GST, there are no bills, there is a free call. Again and again, we have to remember this thing. All these things are only for us to get into the right mode of knowing the self. And he who has thus been initiated to this line of thinking, then it is told, Dikkala kalaron mukta desho deshad visheshinim vyapadeshtum ashakyaso akatya paramarthataha antasvanubhavanandam vikalpon mukta gocharaham yavastha bharita akaram bhairavi bhairavatmanaha. Now what is the truth? What is the Bhairava? Now this is said in this one. And after this point becomes very clear, then we will go step by step, whatever maybe 2, 3, 4 dharanas, if we can learn, we'll try to learn that. Don't imagine you are going to learn all the 112 in these lectures. Even if 3, 4, 5 happens, God's will, it will happen. That we'll take in our next class. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.